Okay, so welcome back to our C++ tutorial. I am Akshay Jain and I am a software development engineer. In a previous video, we have explored arrays and strings in C++. In this video, we are going to dive into the exciting world of object-oriented programming and learn about classes, the fundamental building blocks of OOP in C++. So let's get started. Okay. So object-oriented programming is a powerful paradigm that allows us to organize our code into objects and which encapsulates data and behavior. Okay, in C++ we use classes to create objects and define their attributes and methods. Okay, so the concept will not be understandable by the theory part. So let's write some code to demonstrate the usage of class in C++. Okay, so what we are going to do in this example, we'll create a simple class called rectangle and it will represent a rectangle shape. So let's start coding. So I will just write the code here first and then we'll understand what our code is saying. Okay, so I've written the code over here. So in this program we defined a class named rectangle. Okay, using the class keyword. Inside the class we have two member variables, length and width, okay, which represents the dimension of the rectangle. We also have two functions called set dimensions and calculate area. Okay, the function of set dimension is to set the dimension to the member variables over here, and calculate area has to be return the area calculated of the rectangle. Okay, now let's run and compile our code by using the main function. We have passed 5 and 3 over here. Let's pass 5 and 4. Okay, so the area would come out to be 20. Obviously it is coming out to be 20. So how it is, what is class keyword, what are private, what is public, we'll understand in this video. Okay, so classes serve as blueprints for creating objects. Okay, classes are the blueprints for creating objects. They encapsulate data and behavior within a single entity, okay, making our code more organized, reusable and modular. The private access modifier we can see over here, it ensures that the member variable are only accessible within the class itself, while public, as the name suggests, the public access specifiers allows external code to access the functions, member functions, member variables in the anywhere. Its scope is like public, so it can be used anywhere, while private resists it to the class itself. Okay, so the flow of program, let's understand the flow of program first. I have created rectangle class and a rect object. So since it is like very simple, suppose int is a class. I'm saying suppose, not, okay, int is not a class, I'm saying suppose, okay, and j is our object. So how do we declare any variable? We write data type and we write its variable name. Same goes for classes. We write the class name. What is the class name? It is a rectangle with capital R. So we have written rectangle with capital R, and rect a variable. I can write it anything, RCC. So I have to write here RCC as well, and I have to write RCC as well here. If I run it, it will not give me any error. So this is how you declare an object of a class. Now I have passed two parameters, 5 and 4. What are these? In the function, how to access functions of an object, we have to write the object name, we have to provide dot operator and then the function name. Okay, so 5 and 4 I have passed. So L will become 5, W will become 4. Now length has been assigned to L and same for width assigned to W. So length will become 5 and width will become 4. So they will be assigned 5 and 4. I will write 5 and 4. Okay, now I again ask it to calculate area, RCC dot calculate area. So it will go there, calculate area. What is length? Length is 5. Okay, what is width? Width is 4. Okay, so 5 into 4, it will return 20. So it will print here 20. Okay, let's pass another, like let's pass 6 here. So answer should come to answer should be 30. It is printing 30. So I hope you understand this part of the code. What we can do now, let's expand our rectangle class and add a getter function to retrieve the dimension. We are passing 5 and 6, okay, but let's see, are they changing or not? Let's create another function. Okay, let's create another function like int get dimension. Okay, get dimension. Okay, I will not taking any parameters over here. I will just simply return. Okay, I will not simply, I will just print it over here. Okay, I will write cout length length is equals to length and endl. Okay, endl. Same for our width also. Width equals to, I will write rcc dot get dimensions. That's it. Now let's see what it is printing. Length is 5, width is 6, and area is 30. So you understand how we call a function, how we initialize, how we declare a function inside a class. The class keyword, then the class name, then a bracket, and the bracket should end with a semicolon. So this is the syntax of a class, then private and public depending on your on the feature of your object oriented programming code. So in this updated program we added a get dimension function to retrieve the dimensions of the rectangle. Okay, so we can see that after execution of the code, we can see that we have set the dimensions, we have calculated the area, and we have get the dimensions. So we have taken every measures to understand what is object oriented programming and with the help of classes. So fantastic. In this video we explored object oriented programming classes in C++. We learned how to create classes, objects, define member variables, uses of access modifiers, access specifiers. Okay, so classes provides a mechanism for structuring our code and implementing complex systems. So we can implement an ATM machine or a bank system using object oriented programming. In the next video we'll continue with object oriented programming, and the concepts we'll discuss will be inheritance and polymorphism. So in C++. So stay tuned and happy coding. Till then, bye bye.